All right, welcome to Draftaholics, where we draft any and everything. On tonight's episode, we're doing NBA fantasy mock draft. NBA season's right around the corner here, so we wanted to get an NBA show in here. I'm Doug, here as always with Mike, Tommy, and Andy. What's up, fellas? Michael,
Douglas.
Michael, tell us what we're doing here.
Well, we're doing a fantasy basketball mock draft, and we are all experts in the NBA. We're all experts in fantasy basketball. It's our favorite fantasy season, favorite sport, all four of us. So definitely take our advice. But no, realistically, we're doing 10 picks. Andy's really the only one that knows the ins and outs of basketball. Next in line, and then Doug and Tom are just here because they have to be here. But yeah, we're picking 10 picks, 8 starters. You see it on your screen, so I don't have to say them out loud. Tom has the second pick. Andy has the fifth. Doug has the eighth. I have the 11th 12-man team.
All right. Yeah, Tom and I are just here so we don't get fined.
That's right.
All right, let's get this thing rolling. Well, it's whenever you get us
Yep.
rolling, Mike.
Starting the mock now.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ. Why did
Again,
Super do
how
that?
does this keep
Even
happening?
in this, I got to take it. Anybody who knows any basketball with me, I take my big man. Let me get Jokic.
Yeah, but why is he
I
not
don't.
the number one pick
I
every
don't.
single
Because
time?
I have no idea.
SGA won MVP last year, and that's what the computer thinks. It's like an eighth
It
grade
doesn't
boy.
make any sense.
It is great, boy. I feel like that was Tom's had some arguments in gym class as well.
No, first of all, it's physical education.
Oh
Gym's the
my,
location.
Oh
my
no.
bad.
Oh no.
Such a teacher.
All right. Well, I'll go with the other outstanding white man. I pick five here. Give me Luca. Defense doesn't matter in fantasy, and stats do. And those are two things that Luca does very, very well.
There you go.
Defense matters a little bit.
I mean,
Defense equates to stats
a steal is the only thing. Like defensive
and a
boards aren't
block
really
and a
defensive boards.
block and
And a block.
rebounds. Like that's all defensive.
I'm with you,
Rebounds, not
Andy.
so much. But yeah.
You're looking for the points with that high of a pick.
Again,
Boards,
yeah.
assists. He's stuff in the the sheet there.
I feel like
He does everything.
I feel like when we were doing the mocks, I got a lot better things coming back at me. Um,
Well, my boy Cade going four is
That's crazy.
that's unbelievable. I like that team four and his high hopes for Cade and the Pistons over there.
That's nuts.
all right, I'm gonna go Anthony Davis. If he comes back healthy, he's definitely gonna stack the stat sheet. Is that what you said? Or whatever you said before. Something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
you nailed it. You nailed it. Good. He's good.
I
All right.
I don't think there should be an if he comes back healthy there. There's no such thing as that with Anthony Davis.
Yeah,
It's
healthy Anthony
you
Davis is
know,
a imaginary friend.
Yeah.
you better just hope that he gets hurt beginning of the year and you
And he
have
can
him
come
for your
back.
playoff run.
Right.
That's all you can do right there. All right, I'm gonna go Paolo here. I know, dude. We did some mock drafts on Fantasy Pros, and we did them. Well, I did them on some other sites and all power rankings. Besides Sleeper, Paolo's like 20 plus in everybody's rankings, and I just don't get why. Andy, is there a reason that I'm missing, or is he deservingly should be first round, maybe back front of the second?
No, I think it might be a little high, but he's a 6'10" ball handling forward. Like he could potentially triple double, 28 and 8 kind of guy. But I think people are expecting a Wagner resurgence, and I think the Desmond Bain trade kind of maybe takes a little ball handling away from him, little shot, less. So maybe people are looking for a decline in stats. But I have no problems with the NBA is a league of freaks, right? Like even the bad players are athletic freaks. When you take the athletic freaks of the athletic freaks, you can do no wrong. So I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
And he was hurt last year, but when he came back for the playoffs, he was making a run. Like he was making a statement in the playoffs. So if he can play like that throughout the year, I'm perfectly fine with Paulo in the first round. All right, second round. I'm getting the guys that I've been mocking. I'm going Devin Booker here. Without KD to take up some of those points, you got to imagine that Devin's going to have a better season than last year.
All right.
Yeah,
Great
sounds
picks,
good.
Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, love them.
That was
Love them.
love love what you did there with that.
What you
Um,
did there with that. So vague.
all right, I'm gonna go another center, but says he's power forward as well, so I'm gonna slot him into my power forward. I cannot pronounce his name. Alperin
Sangoon.
Sengun.
Sangoon.
Sangoon.
Nah.
There you go. There you go. He's
There you go.
23. Looking at his stats from last year, 19 points, 10 boards, 5 assists.
This guy knows ball. This
This guy,
guy
this guy
knows
knows it.
ball.
Sleeper,
So
right?
Doug, if it makes you feel really good, he's considered in some circles baby Joker. So baby Jokic.
there we go.
They
So I went Baby
say they
Joker.
play very
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah,
All
why
right.
don't you actually make the pick though, Doug?
We're
Yeah,
gonna
you
make
do have
that
to click
pick,
them. You
right?
do have to click that button.
We're gonna make that pick right now. There we go.
There it is. Oh wow, this didn't happen to me last time. Well, this
Ooh, I
is
kind of like
fun.
Siakam. Were you thinking Siakam?
Me? No, I've been pretty locked in on this Jalen Brown pick, just because he gets to be the man for
In the
probably
second
the
round.
entirety
Yep.
of a year.
All right.
I think in sleeper
But
he's going to get back to you in the third.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
No, I think
Saying
he is.
I don't
Oh, he
really.
didn't
I
pick
haven't
him. Yeah.
mocked like Mike's been mocking, but I mean, besides his left hand, he has no flaws. Besides his left hand trying to dribble the ball, he's pretty all around solid basketball player, and he gets a full year of being the absolute man uh, on a guard heavy team. So I'm sure he'll play the two, the three, the four. Maybe I can get some versatility out of that. We'll see.
You know he has a chip on his shoulder too. You know, because he's
Maybe.
always been the number two to Tatum, and he wants to be the star. This is his year to prove that he can do it.
Yeah, I mean he gets to see, how he really stacks up against the true ones in the league. I would imagine his shooting percentages dip, but I think everything else across the board will go up. Yeah, points and
Yeah.
rebounds, assists. But there is also the chance that they're terrible and the old fake injury comes and they bench him early in the season and he's gone So, uh-oh. Tommy's
Man,
got something going
y'all
on.
see
What's
how
up,
my
Tom?
door is cracked? I'm sitting here
Do
looking
now.
at my freaking sleeper app here, shout out, and my fucking wife is low crawling behind me trying to grab her laptop. You may go, my love. Have a great
I love how respectful she is.
Yes.
My wife
Yeah,
would like
that's
slap
awesome.
me in the back of the head as she's
Oh,
passing. You know?
golly.
That is wild.
I was like, what the heck is going on?
It's too good.
Tom, who'd you pick there?
And he made a
I
pick.
did not. I did not mean to pick him. I meant to put him in my queue, but thank God I got back to back because I still was able to get my guy. But it looks like I took Jalen Johnson on
You did.
Atlanta. A shoulder injury cut short was what was shaping up to be a monster season with 18.9 points,
Wow.
10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Hey,
Guy knows his stuff. This guy knows.
I
Oh,
definitely
yeah,
like 18
right?
points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, though, Tom. You sure you're just not reading the same bio over and over again?
I might be. Who I was really trying to pick that one, luckily came back to me, and I was going to take Scotty Barnes there. He's yet to
Oh, I
level
do
up
like
to the
Scotty.
degree we hoped, but he's still one of the most well-rounded count stats in the NBA. So I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm
great. I
still
gotta
waiting
pick that.
for Scotty Boy to make his presence like we had hoped because I have some nice rookie cards of his that I just been holding on to. I just need him to get there so I can sell him at a high price.
So these small forwards, man, there's only been 2 of them picked, right? We're almost midway through the third round.
Yeah, I don't
Yes.
necessarily agree with all of Sleeper's positions here, you know.
Yeah.
But we live in a world where it's just it's guard, it's wing, and it's big, and so
Yeah.
Yeah.
the wings are
Yeah.
going.
Small forward is a dying position.
All right. Well, the good news is I can play 2 ball dominant guards, and once again, defense does not matter. So give me LaMelo Ball. He might have an ugly jumper, but he's fun to watch, and he puts up numbers. There's
Uh-huh.
no reason for that to ever change. He's still very young. I mean, he's like a 6'7" guard.
Oh,
Just keep what? Just keep sending them over. I don't care. I don't care if they're
no,
bad
you
on
said
defense.
it,
This is
Andy. You
fantasy.
said it, Tom. Tom, are your kids too old for it? He said 6'7". You just yeah. Oh,
I
you're
don't
in.
know.
You know it.
I
You
don't know
know
what,
it.
My
what does that
kids
mean.
run in football practice from doing that, and now they've
Yeah.
done it. It's not just 6'7", it's 41, and I'm like,
What's
guys,
Oh, I didn't
41?
know 41.
I've heard six
Yeah.
seven. What's 41?
it's this. They just it's something they're doing instead of 6'7". But like they have literally ruined counting for me. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
Skip it.
7,
Can't
8,
do it.
9, 10.
It's like the 13th floor of a hotel. You
Oh
skip
my
right over it.
God.
I have no
All right.
idea what you guys are talking about.
I got to make
All
a
right.
pick here.
It's kids stuff that makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. I literally just found that out like 2 days ago. 6'7" thing. All right. Tyler Hero, it's saying is out. So I think I'm going to avoid that guy. And
Oh, Franz.
I'm going to go ahead and get my point guard. I'm going to go Josh Giddey here.
Mm,
He's
mhm.
22 years
Yeah, I
old,
do like
14
Chicago.
points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. I'm liking those stats. So give me Josh Giddey at my point guard.
and without meaning to, you stole my pick, Doug.
I
So
love it.
Nice.
good job. Good job. I do like Josh this year. I don't think the Bulls really did much to stop him from being the guy over there, right? So those numbers are probably just going to get better. Now
I could
don't
be
know what the
wrong,
fuck
but it
I'm
seems
doing,
like
so.
there's a lot of young, really quality players in the NBA right now. Am I wrong?
No, there is.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
That is a very accurate description of what's going on in the
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah. Seems like the old guys are leaving. Except for LeBron
Yep.
won't go, but
Well, I think
You
that's
can't
what
count-
that
you can't count
decision's
LeBron.
about tomorrow at noon.
I think it's a commercial for Amazon Prime, but you might be right.
I think it's saying it's his final season and this is his farewell tour.
could be.
If he's making a big deal out of something else, and like you think he'd learned his lesson from making a bigger deal
No.
out of things than they have to be, no?
LeBron's that's too big of an ego. He's not gonna learn that lesson.
All right,
All right,
my
Michael, where you
pick.
going?
I got Booker who can play both guards. I got Paolo that can just play power. So I need a small and I need a center. Centers are kind of weak. I'm gonna go with the two that I see here on the screen. I'm gonna go with the younger one that has potential to get better, especially with his team aging more. Give me Zubac. I've been a big Zubac fan ever since like I don't know NBA 2K 18 or whenever who's a rookie. I always pick Zubac, and I feel like I've created him to what he is because he was like a 68 in 2K when I loved him, and now look what he is. It's because of me.
You
I
did
love
this?
him.
Congrats.
Will he be asked to do less now that Brooke Lopez is in town?
Yeah, I mean, Brooke Lopez is what, like 37? I don't think
hold
he's
on,
gonna steal-
I'll
That
let
sounds
you know.
young for Brooke Lopez, to be honest. He's got to be 40. That dude's
The
got to
fact
be
that
40.
Doug knows who it is just tells you that he's
37,
old.
yes.
37?
Yes, 37.
Yeah. The
Nailed
fact
it.
that I know the name exactly
Yeah.
means he's been playing for a bit. All right,
I don't
Mike.
think
Well, you
he's really a
manifested
threat to
this
do that.
Zubac guy. Where are you going now?
Yeah, I'm going with a guy that I did not manifest, but I hope that he just stays healthy. He's lost weight this offseason. Give me Zion.
Zion.
I pick 4-2 because if he's healthy, he has the potential to be a star in this league. We all know it.
All
I mean,
right.
he is a star. He just is never healthy.
Yeah. And never really in shape, though. He's
Oh, no.
supposedly
God, no.
in better shape than he has been, but we've heard that story before.
No, he is. He definitely started banging back some Ozempic or something because homie's thin, very thin.
Yeah.
All right. I
Well,
think you
nah.
guys probably know where I'm going here because I know this guy. Give me
Tyler
Derek
Hero?
White. Give me
we
Derek
just-
White.
Skipping right over here, huh? Everybody's
Skipping right over Hero.
Yeah. I mean, he's not that hurt. Just because it says out doesn't mean he's like out for the year, Doug.
I still love the versatility of Derek White there because he's giving me the shooting guard and the point guard. And that dude, he hustles, man. There's nobody that hustles in the NBA
Yeah.
like a Derek White.
So we all know that hustling pays off in fantasy.
It does. Does it
Right,
not?
That's right.
Absolutely does. I know
All
you're
right,
being
what?
facetious, but I think it
Yes,
does.
no. I love Derek White as well, but yeah.
What
Um,
strictly offensive player are you going with here, Andy?
Yeah.
no, I haven't actually made my mind up yet because I'm
Which
getting a
player is
little
going to
thin on the
Olay this
wing.
time?
But let's see here. Could probably, I mean, we're still so early. I'm just gonna keep with. Do I want Bain? I don't want Reeves. Yeah,
Come on, talk it through. Talk it through. Let the people know your mind's
I'm
going
just
here.
going. It's between. I was going a guard, and I ended up with Desmond Bain. We talked about the Paulo earlier. Bain acquisition. They paid a lot to go get him. He's exactly what a young defensive team that lacked 3-point shooting needed. That's
Mhm.
literally what he does. Yeah, one of the top 5, 8 shooters from range in the NBA. He can get to the rim. He's very good offensively, solid defensively. Not that I really care about that, but he fits their offense perfectly. And I don't see a reason that he's not going to get a bunch of open looks this year from the corners,
All
wings.
right.
So
All right.
good
Now,
Tom, give you a
percentages.
little more time to think here if you
go
need
ahead.
it. Would you
No,
be
I'm good.
surprised if I said that the Magic are the Eastern Conference champions?
You talking to me
Yeah,
or
yeah,
head
yeah.
top? No. Uh Surprised, yeah, but not like it wouldn't like obviously blow me away. I think they're a top 3 team. Are they better than the Knicks? Possibly. I still think the Cavs are
Hmm.
the team, like they're gonna win 60 games in the regular season. That's just
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else can do that. And then Giannis is Giannis. So he decides to throw a team on his back. They might be slightly better, 50, 55 wins. They got to compete with those people.
No Tatum
Okay.
opens up the
Okay.
East, I would think. Quite a bit. No.
Oh, Tatum opens it up. No Tyrese helps a bunch. The East is very weak this year.
Oh yeah,
All right, Tommy
Tyrese.
boy.
I forgot. Ah, what an ugly injury. Very
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I don't know a whole lot about the NBA, but I
No,
do
you
know
do.
one of my
You're an
19,
expert.
10, and
Yeah.
5. This guy's stats is 19, 10, and 5. Come on.
one of my favorite players I'm gonna get because he's getting pretty close to being taken. I don't know if he's still good anymore, but there was something about if you pissed Jimmy Butler off, he would just take that fucking game over, and there was nothing anybody could do. Uh, so let me get Jimmy. Let me get Jimmy.
Tom, I don't know how plugged into the NBA you are, but did you ever hear any of the Jimmy Butler or Minnesota stories before he got shipped over to Miami?
Uh-uh.
He was having a contract dispute with Minnesota and whatever. He wouldn't show up to practice or whatever. So one day he showed up, he won't talk to anybody. He gets on the court against the starters where he takes the worst players like off the practice squad, basically. You know what I mean? Like he gets the 4 worst people in the gym and he fucking, he gets on the court with them and he just mops Minnesota's starting 4 without him and whoever else they plugged in. He beats the shit out of them, starts screaming about how he needs to get paid, walks out of walks out of the arena. They said by the time they finished practice, he was already sitting down with Rachel Nichols giving an interview on
Jeez.
Jesus
ESPN.
Christ.
Jeez. But
Incredible stuff.
that's who he is, right? He could just
That
say,
is
"All
who he
right,
is.
I'm gonna take it over."
It's
That's great
crazy he
stuff.
never won one. You know?
He has some pretty impressive runs.
Yeah, he did.
Damn,
Yeah.
he wasn't. Oh, he lost to the what was it, the bubble year? They lost to the Lakers in the
Yeah, the
championship,
Heat
right?
did. Yeah. Yep.
The
Yeah, that
Heat.
sounds right.
Yeah.
He's also been on a lot of teams, like 5 or 6, right? I
He's
forgot he was
kind of
like on the Sixers. I was just thinking in my head, like how many
he's
teams he's
kind of
been.
a yeah, he's kind of a prick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes a great coffee though, I heard.
Apparently, yes.
All
Oh
right, and
man.
then so my next pick, because I get those back to back and then an hour between picks. I'm gonna go ahead and I got him in the mock draft. He's young. He's the number 1 overall pick. Let me get Cooper
Wow.
Flag.
Don't
Yeah,
flag.
dude,
He won't make
you're
it back.
you are loading up on forwards. I think Cooper has like almost
He,
every position when it comes
yeah,
to
he,
sleeper, right?
guard,
Ye-
shooting guard, forward.
Yeah, even on the app right here, I put Cooper Flag at point guard, so that's versatility right there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All
Back
right.
on to Andy. Where you going?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm gonna skip over Kawhi, but I just can't take him. He's gonna play 5 games.
Yeah.
I do need wing help, and I love Trey Murphy, so that's a pretty easy pick for me. I we hope
Yep.
that maybe point Zion, Jordan Poole backcourt, little creating, leaves Trey some open looks. Either way, he's gonna be fine though. He's just an all around very, very good, underrated basketball player.
Whenever I see T Murphy, I always go back to
Troy
early
Murphy?
2000. I always think it's Troy Murphy,
Troy
man.
Murphy?
Another NBA 2K god right
Too
there.
too early, dude. If he was around this era, he'd be like a borderline max player.
Seriously.
He'd be a stretch four, wet from three.
All right. I think you just mentioned the dude's name. I'm gonna go Jordan Poole here. Give me another
Yeah.
guard.
Yep.
Dude averages 20 a game, so give me some points on here. I like that.
That's a good pick.
No one's been playing more meaningless basketball than Jordan Poole the last few years. So
So yeah.
hopefully, he's gets a little competitive again and starts looking like Golden State Poole.
Okay. All right. I need a guard here, but who's really available? Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go down the board a little bit,
Ooh,
and I'm gonna get Mr. Anthony Simons. I think we're talking about Tatum and not being in Boston. They went and traded for Anthony, right? And he's gonna get more playing time. He's gonna pick up that role, and he's expected to score. So
Yeah, he could be the
the
second leading scorer on the team, right?
the
Could be.
four best players on the Celtics are realistically all two guards.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's it's
true.
ridiculous. So yeah, I don't
But they'll
know.
fit them all in the lineup. They always play small like
Yeah, I mean,
that.
They
I
do.
don't
They
mind
like
doing that.
small.
Pritch will come off the bench.
Be jacking threes.
They'll start Derek White at the one, put JB probably up to the three, and Simon should. I don't see a reason that they don't all just have 1,000 attempts. They have really no wing scoring, no big scoring. So
Yeah.
those dudes should just be chucking.
Could be fun. It could be a fun season, honestly.
Their game should be fun to watch. I
Yeah.
don't know what to expect. Once again, the East is so bad that they could be like a 4 or 5 seed, five or
Yeah.
six
Do
seed.
you expect playoffs for Celts?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, like play in for sure, but like dude, the East is terrible. Like it's so
Yeah.
bad. Once you get through those top 3 or 4 teams that we talked about,
All right.
it's
Can
All
shocking.
right.
you?
All right, Michael,
It's
go.
not.
Make your pick.
We didn't talk about one certain team yet, so let's not put them in the junk yet. I'm about to pick somebody that's going to have a breakthrough year for those Detroit Pistons. Give me
Jalen,
Jalen Duren. Give me Jalen. Him and Cade gaining that chemistry. You know, the alley
As long
oops.
as he stays out of foul trouble.
We're talking about Jalen Duren,
Is your
not Tom Moore over here. You know.
Duran is already one of the league's premier double-double threats, and he's improved his defense last season. He needs to stay out of foul trouble, though, in
this.
order to see more minutes.
Don't
These are my
penalize him
notes.
because he's tall.
These are my notes. Oh, man.
So, guys, real quick story because I don't think we've ever told this on air. So, me and Tom played freshman high school basketball together. Tom was 6'3" in Rhode Island as a freshman, which is about 10 inches taller than everybody else.
7 foot any other place.
Yeah.
And Tom's stat line every single game would be 10 points, 10 rebounds, fouled out in the first half. Every single time. That would be his stat line. 10 blocks every time. And all you heard in his stands was his mom, and they're from Indiana, so I always exaggerate the accent here. Don't penalize him because he's tall.
Just like that. And now the world knows. Congratulations, Mom and Dad. You're famous.
You thought that story was just about over? Well, there you go. Now
It
the whole
comes
world,
back.
all
Right.
368 of our followers, no.
Moving up.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of followers. Damn. All right. Let's see here. We'll keep this thing moving. I need a small forward. I'm gonna get a guy who's still again, these guys are on my team, I feel like it's 25 and under. And it's wild. All right, RJ Barrett. Feels like he's been in the league for a minute. Scoring 21 points a game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Another guy who's just give me all of it. So give me RJ Barrett for a small forward here. And I gotta click it, don't I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you do have to click it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me do that. There we go.
Oh, and I probably should have mentioned this earlier in the draft, but there's really two ways to do a basketball fantasy league. It's like the categories where you win points, you win rebounds, you know. We're not doing it that way. So this is half a point per point and then 1 point for basically everything else. And it's just like fantasy football. You're just adding them up to see if you can beat the other team. So points are just as important. It's not just one category.
Round 6, our commissioner tells us the point system. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you
Well,
so
I
much.
did tell it to you already, Tom.
Start
You
it
should-
over. Start it over.
I would have drafted so differently.
I am
Please don't
I'm
take
gonna
my guy.
buy a dip here on Laurie
Oh.
Markkinen because I anticipate the Jazz to move him because they've been tanking for years unsuccessfully. And they're just the little ping pong balls haven't fallen in their favor. They need to be really, really bad if they're ever going to be halfway decent again. And you can't do that when you have a very good player. I mean, they have two, really. I like Kessler a lot too. So I think they move him. They get some assets. We all know Danny Ainge's time in Boston. He loves to do trades like that. So Markkinen hopefully
Yeah.
goes somewhere that can use him and he gets to play without, pretending to be hurt. We can get back to like a 25, 7-4 kind of season.
And they did lose Porzingis too, so they
Oh,
do
no,
need
he's
help.
not. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. Laurie
Oh,
on the,
you said
Laurie on
Danny
the
Ainge.
Celtics.
He's not Celtics anymore.
No,
He's
he's
not.
in
Nope.
Utah. No,
Yep,
but I
yep,
would
yep.
love
Put it
the
together.
Oh,
city of
no.
Boston.
Our
The city of
credibility is
Boston
just
would love
tanking
Laurie.
right now. All right, Tommy, back on you. Where are you going?
I'm gonna make my
Ainge has
first
been
pick.
gone for like 5 seasons.
Well, I just associated it. I knew that. I just associated with them.
I'm gonna take Emmanuel quickly out of
Mm.
Toronto. I mean, I know injuries kind of derailed quickly's season last year, but and the Raptors as a whole. But he figures to be one of Toronto's lead options for a team that needs playmaking guards and floor space. Mhm.
Sounds like a
well said,
sleeper
Tom.
to me. Yeah.
I mean,
Tom,
it's just what I do.
For somebody that comes in here saying, I don't know basketball, we have players ranked 54th, 60th there, and you're scrolling down to the 94th ranked player and making a pick right there. That sounds like somebody that did a little research.
I'm just saying I like to look for the people who got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who needs to get on that court and show the world who they are.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna stick with the guard realm.
I think you have to at this point, do you not?
Well, I mean, yeah, I can't get any
Yeah.
taller.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know who this man is,
Okay.
but he looks young. He looks fast.
Joel Embiid.
Yeah. Is it Shadon Sharp? Shadon? Is that it?
Shaden. Yeah, Shaden. Sharp.
Shaden? My bad. My
No, you're good.
apologies, Shaden. I know you're watching. I apologize.
Highest vert in the game. So you
Yeah,
did
really?
something there. And they just moved Anthony Simons over to the Celtics. So opens up some room. They got Drew back, but it opens up some options for him, Tommy. It's not bad.
I'm confident
You know-
with that.
You know what I'm finding out? That it's bad when you get your pick stolen on you. It's even worse when the person that steals your pick doesn't even know.
Can't
who it
pronounce
is.
the
I wanted Shaded Sharp
Oh.
so bad in this round, man.
This has happened a
Oh,
couple
my bad,
times for
Mike.
you, at least.
My
too,
bad.
Yeah,
right?
It was Shaden Sharp,
got
and then
Giddey.
you did it with somebody. Yeah, Josh Giddey. That's right.
Oh man. All right. I could keep punting center because the sleeper app just seems to stack them. But I won't do that for the sake of the show. I'll take Rudy Gobert as my center, which seems ridiculous because Joel Embiid's there, but Embiid's not going to play more than 20 games, probably, right? So give me the Frenchman. He's not very, very, very limited offensively, but he's going to get you a block and 10 rebounds or 2
Whoops.
blocks a game, 10 rebounds. So
I didn't mean to draft him, but I'll take him. Joel Embiid. I will take
yes,
that.
and there he goes.
You know,
Maybe
we'll plug him in a utility. If he does play, 50 games, then I'll like it. So give me
I
Joel.
mean, if you get Joel Embiid, from a few years ago, you got this steal of the draft.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, he was the
He
best
was the,
player a few years
he
ago,
was, he
no?
was the MVP 3 years
Yeah,
ago, I
yeah.
think.
Yeah, you're not gonna get that, Joel Embiid.
That's all right.
He's
That's all
on
right. I
load
got him in the
management
7th
for the
round.
rest of his career. I
That's all
don't think
right.
he plays back-to-back games, right? If they have back-to-back games, they sit him out the next day.
They don't sit him out. He sits himself out. But yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
He just announced before like last year. He's
yeah,
like, yeah, I don't play back to backs anymore. All
yeah.
right.
But now, it's even further than that, where it's like he could just go home for like a week's stint and get a rest week or something. So,
That's it.
uh,
He's all yeah, his body is shot.
yeah.
He's just a mess.
And he just
All
doesn't
right,
care about
I'm gonna
basketball,
go.
really, does he?
I don't think that's it. I think his body has failed him.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. He has no knees left. Uh, I'm going points here. I need to get some points after you pick Jalen Duren. You have to pick it up with some points. I'm going Brandon Miller.
Yeah, it's the pick.
I needed the forward, and like I said, he's going to score some points. So there's really not much more I can say. Okay, I still need a guard here in my starting lineup before I go to the bench, and I'm going to go down the board a little bit and go with the guy that he proved early in his career that he could do it. Give me Benedict Mathurin. As a rookie, he had like a breakout rookie season, then kind of took a back
You
seat. But now
fuck.
with Halliburton out, I think Mathurin can pick up the pace a little bit again.
All
You're
right.
a dick.
Well, is that your pick?
I had like 2 people on my queue. I've been doing research, man, and you just took it. So
Yes. Yes.
now I
Snipe
gotta learn
back.
how to pronounce
Snapped
somebody
him right
else's
back.
name.
Hey, Tom, he's got something to prove.
He's got something to prove, baby. I love
For
it.
sure.
Great strategy. Great strategy.
All right. I need another forward, and my team's going to have like high upside, but very, very high downside as well. Give me Porzingis. I'm gonna get him on there.
Yeah.
Did you get Embiid and Porzingis?
I
Yeah.
did.
Who
Yep.
just took
That is a
off?
combined. That's a combined 12 games played this season.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna destroy you
12
guys
games.
in those 12 games.
Great 12 games. Great 12 games.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
And he's got Anthony Davis. This
Oh
dude-
my
Yeah, I
God.
do. Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's gonna be
I'm
hard
pretty
for me
glad.
to roster a
Hilarious.
team in the
Yeah.
season.
Yep.
I get to I kind of filled my roster out pretty nicely here, so I get to take who I think will be the best player here, and to me, that's going to be Jaden McDaniels. By the upside,
Mm.
he's looked legit these last few playoff runs next to Ant. I don't really see a reason why he doesn't keep improving. So, give me
Yeah,
Jaden.
you got some defense on the squad now too.
Great defender.
He was lacking that a little bit. All right,
Yeah,
Tommy,
he
back
did
on
that.
you.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll take this guy.
Does he have a name?
Yes.
Can we talk? Can we talk how Tom went full racist and thought his name was Shadon Shadon Sharp?
It's not racist.
he
It's
just didn't know how to
me
pronounce it.
trying to pronounce it.
It could have been a lot
It's-
worse.
it-
If he
it
called him,
could've
if he
been.
called him Shador, we would.
Yeah. It's like what's the Peel and what are their names? The
Well,
two,
listen, I'm
Key
about
and
to
Peele?
pick a white guy
Yeah, Key
and
and Peele.
jack his name up too. Okay.
Oh
these
yes, you
damn
are.
Europeans.
Oh, yes, you are.
You know, it's like a damn NHL draft all of a sudden. Let me get Brandon Podzminski.
That's not who I had you going with, but yeah, you actually killed it. Yeah,
There you go.
it's pretty good. And he's
Yeah.
not. He's American.
Nobody with the last. I mean, he might be from. But
Nailed it.
that dude's got Polish roots. All right, he's got Polish roots.
Oh, Malik was still there. God damn it.
And then I think no, I don't know. I got it. You know what? I got enough guards. It's time to go back to the big man. I'm failing you guys.
No,
That's
you're not.
okay.
You're doing great. You're doing fantastic, dude.
Let's go
Um,
ahead.
Yeah,
Who's
Tom,
this
2
guy?
picks left.
Mark
Take
Williams.
your time. No
Let me
one's
go
watching
ahead.
this anymore anyway, so
Oh,
just
Right.
Anybody
Mark
that
Williams is
attempted to
best
watch this
available.
episode did not make it through 2 rounds, so you're fine.
No. We have no more
Yeah.
audience at this point. So.
Although, listen, I will say, I went to go listen to a fantasy basketball like podcast. The only ones I could find, I don't know why, every single one of them was Australian. It's the only fantasy mock draft that there's nothing wrong with Australians, but why is nobody in the USA doing this?
We're
So we
getting
need a
ahead
corner of the
curve,
market,
baby.
what you're
That's
saying.
right.
This
That's
is our
right.
new thing.
Yeah.
Weekly
Everyone's
fantasy basketball podcast. Next week we'll learn some names.
Yes.
Each week we'll learn a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. Is it
Back
on
on
me?
you, Andy. Yeah.
All right,
It is.
I'm still buying upside here. Anybody who's ever watched Tari Eason play basketball knows the potential's there. That whole entire Rockets
That
team
was my pick.
looks scary. Unfortunately, Fred VanVleet got hurt, tore his ACL out for the season. But the rest of the roster stacked. Tari Eason looks very legit. I'm buying upside there.
Yeah, you robbed me. You robbed me of
Good.
my pick.
Good.
Is
This
there a
is good.
reason that this Alex Sarr guy is dropping?
He's just young and unproven.
Is that what it is?
Got something to prove, baby.
Got
Got something to prove.
You're gonna
But
need
he's
a
not
center,
injury prone,
'cause,
so
you're gonna need a center. So maybe you should.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna need a set. I need a couple of those. Give me Alex Sarr.
this dude's got 4 centers, the only position that we only have one starting guy of.
Well, I got one in
Man,
utility.
he has 5.
Oh man, does he really? Oh,
Well,
yeah, he took
maybe,
Sengun,
but-
too.
I got. Let me see.
You got
Yeah.
Sengun.
But I got him at power forward. So
Okay, all right, not bad. Dougie, Star was the number 2 overall pick in last year's draft, I think, if I remember that correctly.
oh
He
wow.
went second, so
Okay.
yeah, you got some upside there too.
All right, I'll take it.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah, I went on a little
where am
center
I
run here.
going?
That's 3 in a row.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go top of the board here. I'm not gonna get fancy. Bobby Portis off the bench seems like a good play, reliable. They need him to perform over in Milwaukee. So, and then I'm gonna go Homer. I already got one Homer. I'm gonna scroll down because I wouldn't be a Pistons fan if I didn't believe in the comeback year of Jaden Ivey, boys. Give me Jaden.
Jaden Ivey.
Me too, man. Me too.
He's good. He's
So,
getting explosive to that freaking net.
Dude, he is. He is. Somebody said something. I was listening to some basketball podcast at some point, and they said everyone keeps saying the Pistons didn't make any moves this year, and his response was they didn't have to because they got Jaden back,
Yeah,
and
they
that's
get
the biggest
healthy.
move they can make.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that why
He's-
is that what you were baiting me with the Orlando thing, hoping that I'd bring up Detroit and then you could launch into a Detroit?
No,
Is that what
you always
looking-
think, dude? Just
looking
because
back-
you're
He's
always
setting 'em up.
scheming doesn't mean everybody
Yeah.
else is, Andy. All right.
100% what you do at all times.
He just sets up for him to talk. That's all.
I'm
it is.
sitting here going, wait a minute. That's exactly what he did.
No,
But now that you
no, it's
mentioned it,
not.
Detroit is pretty good.
I
Yeah.
could have done that way back in round 6 with Jalen Duren.
Hey, so
Ah.
I see Tatum on here. There's no chance he's playing this year, right? I mean,
he's getting the Aaron Rodgers treatment, dude. Everybody's like, oh, he looks great. He's already shooting around.
I know you
It
keep
looks-
hearing
it's-
that he's working hard and all that, but
I mean,
Long NBA season though.
yeah,
so.
does he
long
if
NBA
he
season.
looks good going into the All-Star break, do they maybe bring him back and let him play in Maine for a week or two? Like, it's not out of the question, but I would bet against seeing Tatum this year.
all right.
They'd
I need
have
another
to-
forward.
First of all, they'd have to be contenders.
Yeah. Somebody else like has to get hurt, right? Like
Actually, I
Giannis has to get hurt.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell, Giannis, and Cade all have to get hurt. Hollow. And then maybe I don't know, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
not really worth it.
You don't risk that unless you're contending because you don't want to bring him back too early. That's for sure.
Nah, it's still your franchise.
All right. I'm gonna actually what I really need is another guard because I got too many big men. So give me
You don't need a center?
Keontae George. No, I don't need a center. No, I'm gonna get
think you should go center.
Keontae George.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Yeah.
Keontae
Got it.
George.
Yeah, he's a
Another point
scorer.
guard.
Was he a rookie last year? Was that his first year?
I
Yeah,
don't
for
know.
sure. I know you don't know. I was looking down at Andy. Sorry.
No,
You
I'm
didn't
pretty
know
sure
where I was
Keontae
looking.
George has been a couple years here.
Is it? Okay.
Let's go look. I'm pretty sure we can look. Hold on, let's go find.
If you click on his
I mean, he's only 21.
profile-
Yeah,
So-
yes, this is 3. This is year 3. Yeah.
This is year 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
All right.
6'4", 185. Good Lord.
Jesus Christ.
You know, that could be a good pick though, because they have nothing. They have nothing. They're trying to be bad. You know, you let your young players go and you see what you have with them, and then
It's
you
true.
reassess after the year. So maybe that's a nice
Yeah.
sleeper pick to go with your 17
Especially if
centers.
they do what Andy predicted and trade marketing.
They have to trade him. Anyway, all right. Not going to talk about that anymore. I am buying a young center, boys. Am I going Edie or am I going Klingon?
Edie.
You going Edie? All right. I'll do it for Tom.
No,
I'll do it
no.
for Tom. I'm taking
Edie doesn't have any. Dude, his ceiling is so low.
Yeah, because he's so tall. He's right next to the
Yeah.
ceiling. You know what I mean?
Uh,
No, I don't know. He
that
is
was a
what he
good dad
is,
joke.
dude. He might be 10-10. You know,
Damn, he's
That's what I
7'4",
mean.
huh?
That's his ceiling. His ceiling is 10-10.
but that's fine.
Klingon
I mean,
has a little
what
more
the
of a ceiling than that.
I agree. Klingon's ceiling's higher.
Are you
7'4",
I think
300.
Edie.
Big
I think
boy.
Edie's floor is higher. So give or take.
Yeah. True.
What happened, Tommy?
I had Colin Sexton in my queue, and the computer drafted him.
Tom, while you think, can we talk about what happened to Colin Sexton? Wasn't he like unbelievable one year and then
I
all of a
thought he
sudden
was.
fell off?
That's a name I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it.
Unbelievable is not the word, but yeah.
Well, you know what I mean. But he was like on the way to stardom.
I mean,
He's
he
still
had
really-
18 points a game last year. So
He's still a really good player. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty limited. He's not the most. He's a dog. You know, like he's there
Okay.
because he's gonna outwork everybody on the court. But just raw talent wise, he's not that guy. In a league of super athletes, he's a smaller guard that's not super athletic.
Makes sense.
all right, Tommy, what do you finishing us off with here?
I was thinking Henderson, but he just sustained a hamstring tear, so I gotta move now.
Scoot. You got a scoop.
Yeah,
Hey.
I got a scoop. Jeez Louise. Let me get Mr. Stefan Castle. Get Stefan Castle.
Oh,
I think that's a good solid pick.
explosive.
it's got
If dunk
14.7,
contest counted
yeah.
towards fantasy production, that's a great pick.
He's got 2 of those guys then, huh? You said Sharp
That's
was
right.
too?
Athletes who are
Sharp
trying
is
to
still,
prove
yeah.
themselves, brother.
Yeah.
Sharp's in a different league.
Yeah. Sharp's in the league that doesn't perform in the dunk contest because he's too
The
good for it.
NBA.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
I think we got
us
shade, man.
us genetic anomalies, we got to stick together. So.
Boys, I think
I
you guys
think we
did
did that
well.
pretty well. I
Yeah.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
We figured
I
it out.
mean, my guy's reigning rookie of the year. So
Yeah, they did just draft a guard 2 overall. So
with Fox, yeah. Dylan Harper, you mean?
yeah, they drafted Dylan Harper too.
Remains to be seen.
But that's because they can just run out there with 4 guards and Wemby. And
It's
paint
true,
protected.
it's true.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
All right, Mike, how you doing this on social? What are you doing? You just putting these 4 teams up who won kind of
Yeah,
thing?
I'm just gonna put the 4 teams up and let them vote, get the polls out there to see who drafted the best team. Nothing more than that. I don't think it has to be anything more than that.
Sounds good.
But if you're just watching on here, you don't follow us on Instagram, take a look. It's up there for you. Let us know who you think drafted the best fantasy basketball team.
All right, fellas. Right there, and we're going to close this. So,
Works for me.
for Mike, Tommy, Andy, I'm Doug. We'll see you guys next time. Later.
See you, boys.